All right, guys, it is my favorite time of year. It's fall season, it's football season, it's backyard fire season, and it's also bow hunting season. And this is opening weekend for me. That's what this video is. Hopefully you can tell by the thumbnail. And I hope you guys are interested. A while back in one of my fishing videos, I asked if you guys would be interested in watching some bow hunting content because it's something I like to do. And a lot of you guys said that you'd be interested, so I hope you're watching this video. But this is opening weekend for me. It's 3 days. It's day 1, day 2, and day 3 of bow season for whitetail here in Alabama. Now, you're gonna see a lot of deer in this video. Where I hunt is a military training facility. So it's 16,000 acres, there's a lot of deer. And if you get a good spot for opening weekend, you can see a lot of deer, and you'll see a lot in this video. But there's also a lot of rules and regulations. So throughout this video, I'm gonna kind of explain why I didn't shoot some of these deer. Some of these deer literally walk up under my tree stand and lick my bowstring where I pull my bow up that was dangling down. That's how many deer were up under me this weekend. So it's a fun weekend. There's a couple of mistakes made this weekend, but you're gonna see some big shooters and some missed opportunities, but it was really fun. Y'all check it out, and I will catch up with you guys at the end of the video.
Good morning, guys. We made it up the tree. I just got settled in. The sun's been up for about 15 minutes now. I got in at daylight because I wasn't sure where I wanted to go, and I wanted to be able to see where I was going. But now we're just gonna sit and see what walks in. I'm sitting right next to some really big white oaks, so I'm gonna hang out for a while right here, see what we can see. It's day 2. Saw a lot of deer out here yesterday, so I came and climbed the same tree. I think I had a total of 12 deer right up under my tree stand yesterday, and hopefully I got a lot of good footage for you guys. Nothing really that I wanted to shoot. I could have took a doe, but I don't like shooting does when they have fawns with them. And most of the does that came under me yesterday, they all had at least one fawn, still nursing. And I don't like doing that, so I don't need meat that bad. But if a big doe comes out and she doesn't have a fawn with her, I may take her, because where I hunt, I have to take at least one doe in between my bucks. So it'd be good to go ahead and get that doe out of the way. I did have some bucks come in on me yesterday, but they were not shooters. Out here where I hunt, they have to be 4 on one side or better. And there was one shooter buck, but he was really young, and I really didn't want to shoot him. But if the activity today was like yesterday, we could get some action in here. This was a really, really good spot. So I'll let the camera roll when I see something. I'll update you guys later, hopefully with a big buck. All right, guys, I kind of want to dub over this part so that I can explain what happened here. These 2 bucks that you're going to see coming to me right now, they're both mature shooter bucks, and they come right to my tree. And I'm watching this front buck come in, and you'll see in a minute there's a second one behind him, and he'll come into screen in just a minute. I've already ranged that log on the ground right there in front, you see. And I've ranged it at 32 yards. And so even right there, that was a chip shot for me to take that front buck. He's an 8-pointer. I can see him clear. But once it got right in here and I was watching him, 2 things happened right here. First thing that happened is you see the buck in the back. He squats down to take a crap. And while he squatted down looking up to the sky, he notices me. You see, he locked onto me. The front deer does not see me yet, but I can't really move. I'm just kind of adjusting the camera. I can't grab my bow. I can't draw back. Even if I wanted to shoot this front deer right now, I couldn't do it, because I know if I move, the back one's going to spook and he's going to make the front one run, and I'm not going to have a shot. So I had to play a waiting game. I'm going to fast forward this because he kept me locked up for like 5 minutes. So I sped it up about 5 minutes. You can see he's finally not nervous anymore, and he's decided to come on in with the other one. And the other thing that happened whenever he spotted me was I noticed that he was bigger than the front buck, or at least I thought he was. I thought this was a 10-pointer behind an 8-pointer. So I decided not to even shoot the front one, which I could have shot several times by now. You'll watch, he walks broadside 20 yards. But I think that the back one is a 10-pointer, and I got a little greedy. I could have had this front buck several times, and I decided I'm going to shoot the one in the back. Well, the one in the back, he's still sketchy of me. Like you'll see in a minute, he'll come up here. The tree that the front buck's standing next to right now is literally, it's like 20 yards away. And I could have taken this shot 10 times right here. You see it's a nice mature buck. Legal, I'd have been happy to have that buck. But I still, right now, I think that the one in the back, you see he keeps staring at me. I think he is a 10-pointer. So I'm just like, all right, I'm going to wait, let them both get up here. Once the front buck, gets up here, I can see beside the other one and see which one's bigger. I kind of thought that I had a choice here. And once the other buck gets right in here, I start counting, and I notice that they're both just 8s. And the one in the back, he's taller, but he's not as wide.
So, and he's still very sketchy of me. I mean, he keeps looking at me every 2 seconds, so I can't draw back yet. I don't want to spook him. But while I'm sitting here debating on, you know, when to draw back, because now I'm going to shoot the front buck, because I figured out the one in the back is not as big, he gets right up here on me, and I draw back right in here somewhere, and he keeps me at full draw, because now the pine, you can't see the front buck now, but the pine right in front of me, he walked right behind. So I can't shoot the one in the front, and I have to hold full draw for a long, long time. And once I get full draw, the buck up front, I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm trying to explain why I didn't get either one of these deer. The one in the front, while I'm at full draw, walks directly under my tree, and it's like he's standing under my feet. So I'm trying to aim down, you know, straight vertical, straight down under me, and I shoot a single pin sight that's set at 30 yards, and I'm trying to figure out how to put my pin so that I could take this deer up under me. And I probably should have also by now just changed my mind, turned, and shot this one that keeps looking at me. He's standing 15, 20 yards in front of me. But I'm still at full draw, and you can kind of tell the camera's shaking a little bit right here because I'm nervous, and I've been full draw for a little while now. So now I'm just going to wait and try to see if this buck under me steps out a little bit. This guy in the back, he's locked onto me again. I can't really do a whole lot, so I decide I'm going to shoot the one that I'm aiming at. He's directly under me. I put my pin on him, and then I just drop as low as I can, you know, trying to get the range in my head, and it ended up being a 9-yard shot. And as soon as I think that I got it lined up, you know, straight down up under me, I let it go. And I missed. I shot directly under him. I mean, I'm not good at shooting straight down under my tree for some reason.
So it's day 3. I got a late start today. I didn't see deer until later on in the afternoon yesterday, you know, around lunch or after lunch, so I figured today I'd wait, and I probably shouldn't have. On the drive through the base today, it's 11:40 right now, and there were deer up walking everywhere. I passed 7. There were some doe right here under the tree when I walked in, so I probably should have came in early this morning again, but oh well, I'm here. It's day 3. It's my last day in this tree. I don't have this area for the next couple of days, so I'm going to try to make something happen. Yesterday, missing that buck directly up under my tree was horrible. I shouldn't have got greedy, and I should have took the front buck. I thought the back buck was bigger, but I can't do nothing about it now. But I just got settled into the tree stand. It's, like I said, 11:40. So I'm going to sit here till dark today. Hopefully they come back in. It's going to get hot today. It's already like 70 degrees outside right now. So I'm already sweating getting up this tree. But I'm just going to settle in, and I'll turn the camera on when we get some action. See you guys in a little bit. Hopefully holding up some antlers.
So as you could see, mistakes were made. I shouldn't have waited. I should have taken that front buck And I went over it several times. I keep reliving it in my head, and it's worse because I filmed it. So editing this video just made me even sicker because I had to keep seeing that I had a clear shot on that front 8-point for 30 minutes probably, and I didn't take it. But it's okay. Where I hunt, I've got to try to draw that same area. Now, like I mentioned, it is a military training base, so depending on what kind of training is going on this base, they only open certain areas to hunt, and you got to draw that area. So hopefully I can get the same area, the same tree. I'm going to take you guys with me. So let me know in the comments if you like this video, if you want to see different angles or something like that. Let me know. I'm going to do my best to do a good job filming these hunts for you guys. I thought it was a blast. It's the first time I've ever filmed from a tree stand. So if it wasn't great, I'm gonna get better, I promise. So y'all stick with me. I appreciate you guys watching. If you're new here, I upload content every Monday at 6 p.m. Now, it's not hunting, of course. This is the very first hunting video that I've ever put on my channel, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like I said, let me know. I will post more videos like this. It's not going to be hunting all the time, but I will try to film more of these hunts, especially if I get a big buck. I'd love to share that with you guys. So anyway, I upload every Monday at 6 p.m. and I will catch you guys next week. Peace. Peace.